Welcome back to my real estate podcast with David Liberator. I'm your host, and today we're talking about something that I think is so important when you're considering moving to or living in a new area, and that's the food scene. David, you've been in Sarasota for a while now, and I know you've got some really strong opinions about where to eat around here. So let's dive into the best restaurants in the Sarasota area. Where do we even start?
Hey, thanks for having me. Sarasota's food scene has really evolved over the past few years. It used to be kind of a sleepy retirement community when it came to dining, but now we've got everything from world-class fine dining to amazing casual spots. And I think that's one of the things that makes living here so appealing. You don't have to compromise on where you eat.
Oh, wow. That's actually really encouraging to hear. I think a lot of people don't realize that Sarasota has that kind of culinary depth. So when someone's looking to move here or they're new to the area, what are some of the must-try spots that you always recommend?
Well, it really depends on what you're into. If you're looking for upscale dining, we've got some incredible options. But honestly, some of my favorite meals have been at smaller, more casual neighborhood spots. The thing about Sarasota is that there's this real mix of cuisines. You've got fresh seafood, obviously, Italian, farm-to-table, Asian fusion. It's not like you're limited to one thing.
Right, exactly. So it sounds like there's something for everyone, which I think is really the hallmark of a great food city. When you're out with clients or showing properties, are there places you actually take people to eat? Like, do you have go-to spots that you genuinely love?
Absolutely. I try to support local restaurants because these are the places that make the community feel like home, And when someone's thinking about relocating here, I want them to experience what it's actually like to live in Sarasota. Taking them to a really good local restaurant is part of that. It's not just about the property, it's about the lifestyle.
I love that perspective. That's really smart. So for someone who's listening and maybe they're considering a move to Sarasota or they're already here and looking to explore more, what would be your advice? Like, how do you actually discover the best places to eat in an area?
Great question. I think the best way is to actually talk to locals, not just read reviews online. Get out and explore different neighborhoods. Walk around, see what's busy, what's got energy, and don't be afraid to try something new. Some of the best meals I've had have been at places I almost walked past. Also, the restaurant scene in Sarasota is always changing, so it's worth checking in regularly to see what's new.
That's such good advice. You know what I think is so cool about that? It's the same approach you'd take to finding a great neighborhood to live in. You've got to actually spend time there, talk to people, get a feel for it. It's not just about the listing price or the square footage.
Exactly. And that's kind of my whole philosophy when it comes to helping people find a home in Sarasota. It's about finding a place that fits your lifestyle. And that includes where you want to eat, where you want to walk, what kind of community vibe you're looking for. The restaurants are part of that equation.
Well, this has been really helpful. I think anyone considering Sarasota now has a better sense of not just the real estate market, but also what the actual day-to-day living experience is like. David, thanks so much for breaking this down for us. Any final thoughts on dining in Sarasota?
Just that if you're thinking about moving here, don't overlook the food scene. It's a huge part of quality of life. And Sarasota's got a lot to offer. Come visit, eat your way through the area, and I think you'll fall in love with it. And hey, if you need help finding a place to call home while you're doing that, you know where to find me.